Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Natalia here. Please excuse my squeaky floor. This is going to be happening a little bit. Maybe I will try to sit down for now, see if I can do this way. For the bigger projects I probably will be stand up, it's more comfortable for me. So let's talk a little bit first. I feel like I didn't do much progress this month. But then when I look back and look on all the projects that I have in front of me, I have to say I did a lot. And because this video I decided to do on Sunday, so I hope you, my lovely people, going to stitch while you're watching this video. You will stitch Romantic Flower Market, because that's what's supposed to be today, a Romantic Flower Market. But then I don't want to fall too far behind in the month of August with my mini WIP July August, which is if you are first on my channel here for the first time, I started to do this from summer, I guess. What I did, what kind of progress I did for the month of July. And then on the end, I will show you what I will be stitching from my older WIP, like for the months of August. And obviously some other project will be moving from month to month, like, you know, this project every week on Sundays. Then I have the Ambilight on Wednesdays. So some project is also stitching, but the main project that I pick for the months from my older WIPs, that was two winter design, no, actually 3 winter design, because we were doing like Christmas in July. And also why I think I didn't do too much progress, because we were camping a little bit more this month than usually. And this last weekend I did not go to the campsite, I stayed home. My husband went up there, so I decided to get a little bit my stuff together. And I'm just going to tell you now, so we have no questions later when you see my pictures on social media. My little birdie, she passed away. Yeah, she wake up in the morning, was happy to see me. She ate food and everything, and just few hours later, I was seeing she is going away. So I took her outside on the grass so she can be with nature while she's taking her last breath. So that day was for me not crafty whatsoever. I ended up crying all day long. It was a really hard day for me. So I didn't go to the camping. My husband went by himself. And all day what I did reorganizing my craft room, moving stuff around, and just keeping my brain busy, because little thing like this creature feels like my soul died together with him. Okay, now deep breath, and let's say, so surprisingly I will show you what I stitched for kind of progress, but interestingly I have 3 finishes actually. Yeah, so let's start with the finishes. Where is my book? Oh, it's in here, everything. I already tried to unzip everything so we don't have zipper squeaks. First, my finish was, well, let's get from smaller one. My last finish was, and I dry, because I finished at the campground, so it's not even iron. I forgot to iron before video. This was, that looks like pumpkin, but this is actually orange. And when I did unboxing, this is from Paint and Fairy Design. When they sent me this as an extra gift, I thought this is orange, and then I realized that this looks like a pumpkin, so I thought, oh, Halloween design. But then I look, it's orange. And why is a cross on the orange. So one of my lovely subscriber left me a very nice comment explaining why is a cross on the orange. So if you want to go find my video unboxing when I showcase this little orange, I pinned her comment. So basically, in a short couple of words, I could say that, and that's the threads that left, that a long time ago, hundreds years back, there was a tradition to give a orange for Christmas for all for kids or all family members, I don't know. So that's why it's kind of like a Christmas orange. So now it's making sense why it's a cross on it. So that's why I stitch cross, because originally I wasn't going to stitch. And then the other thing that I don't understand, you see all those black, that's a French knots. Why we have an orange dots, black dots? I have no idea. Do you have them black and a real orange? I don't remember that. So that's kind of interesting to me. But there is a blends in here, I think, and lots of backstitch actually for tiny design. We have a half stitch in here under the pumpkin, and yes, you will hear lots of paw on the floor because Kono is wandering around. Okay, so that was my little tiny cute orange, and I do have a little tiny frame, but look at this, how much fabric with the little tiny design. So that was my first, not the first, one of the finishes for the month of July. Another one, Star. It's the, I call it Spa Girl. I think she is a beaver, and she is having a fun with Cucumber's mask and all the fun part. Where is my threads from this one? I don't remember where I put it. Probably this I put to another fairy print, or maybe it's in here together. I don't know. Okay, anyway, here she is. Here she is. This one is iron. Oh, look at that. Lots of back stitch as well. Love these cucumbers. Pretty flower. Look at that rope she's sitting. Very cute tiny design. So I will link it up for you, these designs, at the Paint and Fairy. This one also Paint and Fairy. So you can go ahead and order if you wish. It will be discount code Natalia. It is like affiliate. So if you order, I will receive some commission. And thank you very much. That will help me support my family back in Ukraine. The other one that I finished very quick, and I started this at the campground in this month in July, I believe so. That's the beaded design, Pretty Cats. And I finished my kitty cats. Hold on, just put this in the folder away, and here they are. Here they are. Oh, I like it. That was fun to work on a little design, because it's rows finish up so quickly. This is how it looks on the back. I would say on the back canvas look a little bit murky greenish, so maybe paint didn't come out all the way, I don't know, or maybe from the beads, but you can see that this one white and this one a little bit like a greenish color, but you know, it is white, and here I'm not going to see any marking on a canvas. Plus, if it's going to be framed, it will be framed like all the way, but most likely probably not going to be framed, going to be in my stash as it is as a flip and folder. So that's make me happy at this finish. Okay, I will be now putting this away into my folder that I have. Where is my little tiny one? Because for the months I keep keeping my finishes separate without putting them into my all stitched WIPs, I mean stitched designs, so I don't mix it. So now I will put this away, and this one will go into my folder with all of them. Yeah, I see some pink marking in here. Yeah, definitely canvas got a little bit not washed correctly. Yeah, I can see the stain. That's could be beads bleeding as well. That's what it is with the beaded design. Okay, so I will put this where? Maybe in here for now. Okay, so now this was my finishes. Now designs that I wanted to work on my older WIPs. Hey, no barking, I'm recording video. Okay, that would be my Christmas designs that I picked, because it's a July, Christmas in July. Oh, no barking. Oopsie moment, had to stop my video. Okay, we continue. So for this one design, I wanted to create more progress, but after my video that I did with you, to be honest, I did not have chance anymore to stitch on this one. So I definitely fall behind on this one, but for some reason I don't feel very bad about it, because I know I will pull out this design in December for stitching before Christmas. So that's okay. That's okay that I didn't do too much in here, because if to put all my stitches together, how much I stitched this month, it would be a lot. And for now, that is what we have in here. I was stitching, don't even remember, somewhere in here. So there's not much you're going to see in here right now. My little progress up there. So I was stitching on, I don't know, somewhere in this area. Yeah, not much in here whatsoever. That's kind of sad. But in December, I will bring this design again, and I will try to do more than this. So I will feel better a little bit about it. Next one that I picked for the month of July, it was my bears stocking. I'm not going to pull out from there. You can see the bear stocking. So in this one, actually, I did what I wanted to do, but as I mentioned before, I would love to, if I finish one color, I would love to do like a little bit more. A little bit more didn't happen, but I did finish in here with the blue what I wanted to do, one of the symbols that I was stitching. I think it was a purple symbol. So I did that. So now I have a more water kind of, yeah, I was stitching from here to here with the lightest blue. So that's good. I'm happy with this one, because I kinda did it. Now this was for the Christmas part, and one more I picked one design to stitch. Where is it? This one. That's the only disappointment about this beautiful design that I have, peacock and peonies, 11 count. This one I end up not even touching it. It was months going so quickly, and I decided I'm not going to touch it because it's not going to be enough of stitching on such a beautiful design. So I will just move this design to August, and we'll be stitching in August. So I didn't even bring the canvas in here because there's no reason right now, but I will bring them, and I will on the end of this video show you what I'm going to stitch. So this bird is moving on, so that's kind of like disappointment that I did not stitch. And I picked one design to stitch in counted, and I wanted, well, I was hoping to get to 50%, but I didn't. The design looks like this. I actually have this design in Joy Sunday as well. It is beautiful, bouquet of peony, very nice and soft colors. And I was stitching, I didn't bring any scissors with me, so I'm just going to use my fingers. Okay, hold on, pen maybe. Okay, hold on. A straw, how about straw? so I did have a little bit more time last night. I was stitching greenery, this all green in here. I was stitching green in here. Also I finished some of this green, this purple in here. So basically I stitched quite a bit. I think in the beginning of my months I had like 33% or something, so now I have 42.9%. so I didn't reach to my 50%, but that's okay, I guess. If you look on a design like this, how much is stitched, it's all in pink, that stitch, and that's what I have to stitch around yet. So yeah, I guess, well, like this way you can see pink how much it's stitched. I just need like around there. I'm trying to get to the bottom. I do not like to start from the center, so I'm trying to reach to the bottom and then go up, but then I make one mistake somewhere, so I have to look with the half stitch, but a very, very light color, so that wouldn't be a big deal for me to fix it. Just overstitch with other color, whatever, because that was like a white that you basically can't even see somewhere, like this light color. This one I make a mistake in here on one stitch somewhere, so it's not a big deal. So yes, didn't reach to my 50%, but I did some stitches on it, and that's fine. My problem is because I started too many designs this month, past months already, because we're already in August. I keep forgetting this is already August. So that was my designs to stitch, and also because of the Christmas in July I started new design. Hold on, I started new design at the campground, and that was this poinsettia beautiful beaded design as well. And I actually nibble a little bit. I started flower, so this my design in here. Okay, that's what I managed to stitch. Okay, that's kind of, hold on, let me open it so you actually see how much I stitch. Let me turn it, my frame. This stroll frame are the best for the beaded design because you don't cushion your beads. Okay, so this is what I managed to stitch at the campground for the month of July. I stitched only twice up there. Love it, love it. It looks really nice. You can see that this leaves in here different color, and then we have a nice beautiful beak, and I started a little bit on the flower already. So I will be continue stitching on this one probably in December as well. Yeah, because right now I want to do, I don't know, if I have a time to stitch a little bit more on this one, I will stitch, but this is not going to be priority and can totally wait to December if so. Okay, this should be good. So let me just tie that a little bit and put away. I really like this project. Canvas printed, very beautiful. Do I have where this from fan sale? Okay, so this was my project to work on Christmas in July for this August, July, Christmas in July. So now another one that must stitch every month, it's my beaded peony. And this one I was really disappointed because it went already like to the end of the month, like last week left, and I still have 18 rows not done because I stitched only 2 in the beginning of the month, and that's it. So I was really disappointed that I couldn't do it. So basically in the last week of July I will keep stitching, 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 and it's still left 5 rows, and it's already 31st of July. So yesterday, that was first for me. I was stitching all day long, and I finished around midnight. I still finish. I still did not want to leave this project behind, not creating 20 rows. So my 20 rows, it's in here. The big purple flowers started. I finished this flower. But you know what? I told you before that I don't want to open till we finish now, but I feel guilty later about that. Should I unstroll? Should I open so you can see actual, just many new people subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, I appreciate. So I'm sure you would love to see what I'm beading in here. It's a bead embroidery, very big design. I didn't bring a picture with me, but we don't really need that. You will see right now. There's a similar design that I have another big penny like this in my beaded stash. At the same time, if you didn't see, Paint and Fairy has a cross stitch of this. Not this one, different one that I have, another penny. And I'm just like, oh my god, should I get that one in cross stitch, or I should just stick with beaded? I don't know. So let me, okay, ready? Let's see the beauty of it. Okay, it's fit now. I'm going to roll it this way. Oh, I love this one. Look at the big penny, going to be gorgeous. Oh, I'm not going to be seeing the whole design. Oh, I still have I still have to unroll, so we're not going to see actually. Okay, I'm just, no, I cannot roll it like that. So okay, at least like this. Okay, looks gorgeous, gorgeous. So definitely next month I'm not going to unroll it because I have no room to unroll. Yeah. Oh, hold on, I will unroll. I'm just roll this backwards, and this one will be go on the top. Hold on, we are going to see the whole design. I want to show you the whole design. Maybe will work. Kind of put this on the top. It's tricky. It's tricky. I don't know if it's possible. No, it's not going to be, is it? Okay, it's almost, or almost. Okay, a little bit left up there yet to the bottom, but this is how it looks like. It is stunning. I love it so much. So yeah, just a little bit more left up there, basically the bottom of the canvas. See, that's the end. Okay, this design is absolutely stunning. Okay, so now with the beads you have to roll it on the top because you don't want to crush your beads. Okay, I will fix it after video. Okay, so my next month we will do another 20 row, and that will give us more than half of this big purple flower. You can see the hint sunlights or like a highlights of the pink colors in here as well. It is very beautiful design. I have fun stitching it, but that's a lot of stitches to do, you know. It's a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and almost 8 almost 18 row plus another 18 row by 100 beads in 1 square. That's a lot of beads to place. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, I will roll this off the camera later. So this, when I finished last night, now I'm just like, okay, I can breathe now because I'm not feeling so bad now. Okay, next one, obviously, project that was like just a stitching every month here and there. So one of them, this was, yeah, the flower market that hopefully you're stitching them right now together with me. And this one, it was not my priority to stitch a lot, only when I have time on Sundays for the WIP, because this will going to move on later as a priority after my Ambilight. And all we were stitching on the sky light colors in here, and oh yeah, after my last Sunday video I park new threads because I was going to stitch together with you today, so it's looking messy right now. A little bit looking messy right now, a little bit progress on the bottom from my first videos, and then we just working on the sky, so there's not much in here to see yet. Yeah, this one our Sunday, but it's still, you know, every Sunday we'll stitch and we're taking the time from my other design, so it's count, right? It still count. And another one that is count, and I will take my tablet away from here now. Oh, there's one more I stitched. Hold on, I'm just gonna grab one more design in here because I forgot that I stitched a little bit more something. Okay. See, if I think about it, I stitched much more than I thought. Okay, so next one. This one, where are we gonna put this one? All right. Next one, the Ambilight, the gorgeous Ambilight. Now, in my last video, I know that somebody asked me to show how my backing of the canvas look like. Why you wanna see my backing? You think I'm a very, very messy cross stitcher? What's the purpose of that? So I park more new threads in here, and we are in the last frame. I know 2 ladies already finished. Congratulations, Julie, and congratulations, Paula Christine. They both finished, and Julie did not post it yet. I didn't see her project yet, but yes, we have already picture on my Facebook group, Lovecraftforever. Check it out. Looking beautiful. She washed already, and awesome, looking so amazing. So now Paula Christine, she's doing now the European town because she did not finish. So now we have, like I said, score 1-1. You finished the other one, she finished this one, I finished the European town. So now we kind of switch. Now she's trying to finish her European town, and I have to finish this one, and then she's going to join me with the cross stitch on flower market. Yes, then we're going to do that one together. So it's nice to stitch as a group, knowing that you have kind of even a little bit competition could be, right? Or we pushing each other. You see other people making a more progress, and you want to do more. So this last, I would say, a week or 2 weeks, I did lots of stitching because I did with me to the campground, so I was stitching a lot. I almost did this bush and completed lots in here, and yeah, I just need to do a little bit more, maybe to here, so that way I can move all the way and put this piece in a frame as well. So we'll be stitching in here to moving up. Probably most likely it's not going to be finished on summer like I wanted. But we'll see what I do for myself for months of August. Now, okay, you wanted to see how my back look like. Here is my back. Here's my back. That's how it looks like. Not bad, I would say. I try not to do long stretches, so my back and looking not bad. Okay, I'm proud of my back and okay. Sometimes could be long stretches if I do video and I don't want to flip my canvas, but then later on I over stitch hanging threads on the back with my like existing tail, so you're not going to see much in here. Okay, so that's what I have right now, and I'm just kind of like folding like this. Put my clamp in here, and this is going to be moving on to August as well, same as Romantic Flower Market. Both of them will go travel with me to August. Now that I forgot, okay, now the other project that I was working kind of here and there, because I'm supposed to stitch that all the time, little by little. It's my snake that I have been working little bit by little bit. For some reason, this snake doesn't go fast for me. I don't know, maybe because I don't like snakes. I like the colors in here, but I just don't like snakes. And it goes slow to me. I don't know. Let's see. But I did stitch a little bit this month. I do have a progress. Actually, I stitched not bad, I think, but still have what to do. If we can look from the back in here, that's what I have. Looks like stitched a lot, right? See, like when I go from color to color, and I know when I have those stretches, but when I will stitch the rest of the design, we're not going to see this one. It will be hidden. So I have, that's what I was stitching with this kind of colors. Oh, green one threaded, so I was stitching with green. Yeah, so I finished this, kind of was working with the light greens, finished them. I was working everywhere literally, because I work by the cross country, so not much really to show you exactly progress. It would be like, you know, by the blocks. I don't do that way. So I did some stitches in here, that's count. Now another project that I brought to show you what I stitched, because I did stitch, right? So that was my camping project that I was stitching maybe once or twice only for this month, because I was bringing a whole bunch of other stuff. And this is the mandala, whatever you call this design. It's not really mandala, a medallion, I think. Like, and I was stitching. I think in here I was, oh, this green leaf I think I was stitching, and it just a whole bunch of other, see, like this, obviously I was stitching with the yellow, so you can't really see on this side, but if I can flip it, that was like all my traveling around all this kind of stuff and the greenery. So that's it for this one. Did not stitch much, like I say, because I was stitching the cats and poinsettia and other one, and then I just didn't do as much project and progress as it should be. But that was like, you know, relaxation design if I want to stitch on a big count, because this count is 9 count. That's the only design in 9 count that I'm stitching. Well, beaded design 9 count as well, but that's a big bead. So okay, so this one, now my snake also will be moving on to next one, and this one, if I will stitch, maybe I will stitch, I don't know. Okay, another one design that I almost forgot. I did manage. Okay, I hope my camera was recording. All of a sudden my camera stopped. Okay, this one, the Merry Mushroom Picnic Village. Jenny's stitching, she's doing a good progress on a tree. She started from this corner and she's stitching on Ada. I started my from this corner, little tiny corner, big mushroom fairies in there, and I'm working on these bushes, I mean flowers in here. So I managed only to stitch little bit, tiny bit. Yeah, that's my little bit progress. That's all I did. Not many stitches I did in here, like under 200 probably. Yeah. Well, altogether in here now under 2000 stitches. I can't remember exactly how much. I think or 1900 or 1800. It's 25 count even, but so it's difficult for me to stitch with no good magnifier. That's why probably it's slowing down me, because I don't have a good magnifier that is comfortable to stitch. My little one up there I'm trying to work with it, but it's not comfortable. Now another thing why I stitch so little on other progress, because I was working a little bit on my new start, and I start by enchanting stitching. My lovely friend Shelly, she did this design. You can have in PDF, you can have order now in full, I mean in a kit. She's printing in a factory of paint and fairies, so designs obviously look very good on canvas printed beautiful. So I ask you, where should I start tested out of the bird head or her pretty feathers? So almost all answer was feathers. So I pick like the biggest feather and like the most, like I think I pick this one feather in here, this one. So the picture, obviously the way it's printed, it's probably not going to be look like this, because it is a vintage peacock. The colors will be more muted, not probably bright as in here, because in here those peacock feathers looks like kind of orangey. But what I have so far in here, not much, because this is I think 18 count Ada or 6, no 18 probably. I think it's 18. I believe so, in 18. And look at this. This is my start. I didn't even finish the feather because I stuck. Look at this. Okay, so in here, all these colors that look how many colors of the threads I have in here. Let's say, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and I think it's 26. It's already 26 colors in here, and some threads I already fully finished, and most of those colors was inside of this little tiny eye. Oh my god, it's so confetti heavy. You can see how many colors changes up there, all those browns. So I didn't even finish the full leaf. Because I started from confetti, it's easier now, it's a big chunks around this, but this part, oh my god, I stuck up there. I stuck up there because it literally was like 1-2 stitches done, 1-2 stitches done. So I was trying to park anywhere else after I'm done with these colors. So yes, very little progress and not much you can see if you like it or not, because it's not finished. It's not finished. So I will be working this month obviously again on it, and then after that I can go and start with my actual corner where I like to start. But I have to finish in here like this, you know, around this feather to see it. But this is my little progress that took me a week or so. I don't know, I was stitching a lot on this one. Okay, so I will get more progress on it, I promise, because you know, I like to do my to help my friends with their business that they started, so this is very important for me. And another, my new lovely friend Louise, she sent me her progress, her project to review. If you watch my review before, her designs is really special because she is one of the artists who license the other artists. So she create her design only from license. Okay, I put in here my symbol so I can see in here, because it's roll, I cannot see a symbol on the canvas. This is beautiful, beautiful by Witchy art, this girl, and I didn't have a chance to stitch much yet, and I did not stitch on the video yet. All I did right now, because I was like really busy this time with the camping and other stuff, so at least I kind of, I was trying to park some threads from my progress, and then I will stitch. I managed to stitch a little bit actually on the eye, and this one is 16 count. So if I show you from this side, I'm sure you're not going to see much. So same thing in here. I don't even have a bobbins in here yet because I was going to do more parking. Oh, my needle in here. So whatever I'm stitching in here, it's a little bit also confetti in here because it's eyes. And then I park same threads on her other eye. But from this side, you're probably not going to even see it. That's how little stitches I done up there. No, you cannot see nothing up there. You can see a little bit outline in here. So this month of August, I definitely going to work much more on this design and Shelley's design to finish the peacock feather, and so I can put in a frame and even a nostril, like I was stitching my hands. I didn't even use any frame. So for this one, like, yes, it's definitely looking confetti heavy design in here. Maybe it's not as scary as it looks, I don't know, but design are so pretty. Canvas obviously printed gorgeous. It is really, really looking crazy. So I'm going to be working forever for this one. After I stitch her one eye at least, I will be probably doing the same thing, going to my very bottom and start stitch from her closing. And yeah, love this design. I really like to stitch faces. Her face is the most easy one, besides the little bit confetti in the eye. Lots of patches in here. I was almost like tempted to start on her skin, but you know, this is easy. I can do later as a relaxation. I would love to finish confetti first. So yes, look at that. Her face already looking good, even not stitched. So definitely check it out. I will put links, both of these ladies, to their website. And make sure you support small, I call it small business because they just starting, right? And all those companies from China, they distribute all over, like in many those designs that we don't even know if they have permission to print or not. And this one definitely, Louise, she put her love to rendering these designs, and every time you buy any designs from her website, she will pay commissions to the artist for this beautiful art as a complimentary. That, and you know what, it's go both ways good. It's good for the artist and good for the store. So yes, I love support artists, so definitely check them out and order at least one design. If it's, you know, it's not the most expensive kit, not the most cheap one, but it's a good quality. And I just received information yesterday that there's lots of new designs coming up in a smaller canvas sizes. So it's, if you don't like big designs to stitch, you can order something small one. There's a cute little designs up there, like a Christmas collection of ladies. Very, very beautiful. So check them out, the Stem Stitch Club. Love it. So this one will be my next. I was really trying to do peacock finish feather. That's why I kind of did not do much nibble on this one, but I will be in August. So this is basically going to be my project for August. And there's other ones. Okay, so now, my friends, I will pause this video. And now I didn't even think yet what kind of project I will stitch as a new project for the months, not the new start, but the project for the months of August. And if I start something else, it will be later, you know. It will be later, you will see what I'm stitching. But for now, the vintage peacock, I cannot really say the name of this one. I'm just going to say the almost like wanna say Snow Whites, but it's not. Okay, this design, okay, the Ambulate and the flower market, romantic flower market, and the snake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 design will be for sure stitched little by little for the months of August, and I'm hoping that Mushroom Village I will stitch as well, as little bit by little bit. If I can manage to stitch at least like 1000 maybe stitches for 1 month, that would be good already. So now let me show you the other. I need to pick something else. I need to pick one of the count that is left up there, and okay, I will be right back. I'm back, and I brought the frame with me. So for the oldest WIPs, I pick only 2 designs actually, because I need to make more progress on some newer designs as well. So from my older WIP, I will be working this month for sure on this design, because it's already in my frame. It doesn't fit correctly in this frame, I have to say, because this is the frame I did review from Dream Stitch. This is the one, the big one, you know, and that's my little bit of the progress in here. And this frame didn't even fit all my canvas on this side. I have to fold the canvas in here. It's folded in here because doesn't have a room enough, so it doesn't really fit correctly, but that's okay. Now I have all these fancy stands that I can use, especially the one that I can use by the sofa. So I will be working on this one and hopefully create lots of progress on it. So this is one of them. Okay. And I choose counted cross stitch, the what's the Cottage Pond by Letty Stitch, and I did recently unboxing of gorgeous Letty Stitch design that actually I got it into my PDF file, because there is a code up there. This one probably doesn't have, because it's old one, but this one is I'm doing it as a paper chart. But The other design that I recently reviewed from them, I downloaded PDF file, so it's in my pattern keeper, and I can start after I finish this one. But there's a lot to work on this one yet. It is super gorgeous, colorful design. I love it. All these pretty threads in here. And threads feels like maybe Egyptian threads in here as well. I don't know what kind of threads in here. And here is my, oh, now I can put in here my bobbin, see? Because I was stitching last time with making the little tiny clip. Now I can use it correct way. So this is what I have for now so far. Last time I was stitching kind of in this area, so I will continue to finish pages. I think I almost like finishing here pages. Let me see. Yeah, I did finish one page, like a long page in here. So yeah, anyway, it was on a hoop before, you can tell. I have some markings left up there, so that's good, grid. So I might well continue stitching. Where should I stitch? Should I like fill up in here maybe, or just continue this way? I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to stitch hopefully a lot on this one. Yeah, I like it. It's very easy design. I wish it would be in a pattern keeper, but with the paper take a little bit longer. Okay, so this one too design as older designs that I will stitch, because I want to do more progress on my ambulite. I want to do, obviously will be stitching my flower market. Okay, so this one too. Okay, this is must. Snake little by little I will stitch as well, so that's moving on to my next month. And also what Kono, no, also I would love to have a more progress on one of my new designs. It's the mushroom. So if not Mary mushroom, because it's not comfortable to stitch without good magnifier, I would love to stitch more on this one. And I have a little tiny, only little bit test. Oh, for heaven's sake, please forgive him. Kono, stop! Mama, recording video. No barking. Okay. I don't know if I would have to cut it out, piece of barking or not. It wasn't that loud, so maybe we'll forgive him. So that's all my progress in here. On this side, oh, there's a little bit more. So I would love to stitch one. And somebody asked me if I will be stitching those beautiful flowers by Painting Fairy. Yes, I would love to do another stitch up there. So besides all this that you see right now that I'm going to stitch, well, obviously I'm also moving on to next month's my beaded project, my peony. So that's kind of must. So just from all these designs, I have already lots stitching to do. I will be stitching on Stem Stitch Club, and my beautiful vintage peacock as well. I want to finish the feather for the review. And in the meantime, I will grab this and that, and could be possibility to have some new design as a new stitch, because I like this little tiny by Painting Fairy, this little tiny 99 cents design that's kind of like, you know, day 2 and you have one finish. So I might well start on the cute owl that we have. Not sure about day yet, but if anything happen, it will be visible on my end result of the end of the August. So that's the plan for now. And I have so many beautiful mushrooms that possible I will be stitching on some other project as well. And oh, there's the beautiful face girl with the butterflies from Painting Fairy. I'm just like so holding up tight not to stitch yet, but never know. I just don't have enough frames, big frames that would fit nicely design. So on this note, my friends, that's all I have for now. Let me know what you think about my cute little finishes, and what you think about my older WIPs, because I have left from my older WIPs, I have left this many. What cottage pond I can now get rid of from here, because it's going to be in my WIP. And just a minute. Peony and peacock I will take away from here now. Done. So now projects that is not stitched this year yet from my older WIP, only left 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 projects still left for the months of 3 months of fall time and December. So can I do it in 4 months to cover up all this? I should be. Okay, so this is it for now, and I will be adding this to my projects where, oh, to this one. This is all my WIPs. Very busy wheel. So I'm going to add in here my cottage pond and my flower. Oh, I already added in here flower and peacock. Okay, yeah, I just need to add in here cottage pond and it would be fine. So this is it for today, my friends. Tomorrow I'm not sure what is going to be tomorrow on my channel. My head is spinning from so much work to do. Anyway, with all this barking around the house, I have to stop and say have a good stitching day, everybody. If you do diamond painting, do diamond painting. If you do embroidery, enjoy your time. And let's see my 2 main old projects. It's the peacock and cottage pond to get a little bit WIP progress, and the rest of whatever I do will be counted. Okay, like, I mean, it counts as I did some progress. So thank you so much for this, and please leave me a comment. I love to read them. And like, subscribe if you're not yet, and we'll see what I can make it for you for tomorrow.